and welcome to the very first episode of Tavern Talk, where we talk all things Tavern on the Green. I'm your host, Melissa Doyle, and I am honored to introduce my very first guest, the man, the legend, future New York Times best-selling author, Executive Chef Bill Peet. So we have a new cookbook coming out. Very first cookbook you've ever written, right?
Very first.
Beautiful. So after being in the industry for so long, why now?
Well, it just seemed time. You know, after 45 years in New York City, I have a lot of recipes and a lot to share.
Yeah, a lot of experience there, huh?
Yeah.
Now, when developing this cookbook, what inspired the dishes inside?
It's just from every different restaurant that I've worked at. You know, I've taken the best from the years.
Sure.
Yeah.
So you can find these items on the Tavern on the Green menu now?
Yes, they cycle through.
Oh, beautiful.
It's now and then.
Would you say that this cookbook is a love letter to Tavern on the Green, or more of a reflection of you as a chef, or both?
I would say both. You know, Tavern on the Green, you have so much more chance to show what you're doing here, you know, because there's so many more customers. But, you know, I love what I do, and, you know, and I think it shows.
That's great. Do you have a personal favorite dish in the book?
I have a few. The chopped vegetable salad is a big deal for me. Over the years, I've worked, you know, so many places where they would send back their salad at lunch for us to chop up, and it got to be quite a mess. So I came up with the chopped vegetable salad. Everything it's 11 different vegetables that are grilled, boiled, roasted. They're all cut really small, and we just build it to order.
That's amazing. And it's delicious.
Yeah.
One of the best. So there's countless cookbooks out there. What makes this one feel different and special to you?
Well, different because it's mine, but special. I know everything in that book works. You know, how many recipe books do you get that they don't work? You know, you try to make it and it just doesn't come out. These are all tried and true.
So when putting this cookbook together, did you work with the designer on how you wanted the pages to look, or did you give away control on that part?
No, we worked on it back and forth. I actually had a recipe tester because it was through the busy season, through October through January, where I wrote the book. I had 175 recipes that I had to, you know, I chose 175 recipes, but they were for 100 or 50.
Yeah.
We had to break it down to four portions each. So the recipe tester, we went back and forth, and we looked at how it looked on the plate, different vessels to serve it in.
And it all came together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. Now, your journey with Tavern on the Green has come full circle. What originally brought you here, and what brought you back?
Well, originally, I worked a party here in 1983. I knew the chef here in 1983, and I worked here for a week, so I know what it looked like. And then over the years, I was the chef at Cafe des Artistes over on 67th. So we used to borrow things back and forth. When I started here 10 years ago, it was like coming home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you got to see the different phases of Tavern.
Absolutely.
The old version and the new version.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. How has your time here at Tavern shaped you as a chef, creatively and professionally?
Well, I think, again, because of the size of the place, we're able to, you know, show more different foods. And it actually helped me. I've worked big parties over the years, but not for 1,000.
Right.
Like Thanksgiving for us is 2,000 people. Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, it's 3,500 people.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, it's
that's
well-rounded
amazing.
now.
Yeah, it's a marathon of food, really.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Are there ingredients that you find yourself returning to again and again?
I think just better ingredients. Again, here you're able to use the best ingredients.
Sure.
Best fish, freshest fish. Fish doesn't stay longer than 2 days in the house. It's here. We have a butcher. We break it down, and it's gone. And we just keep ordering. The same thing with the meats.
That's great. Is the way you cook at home different from how you cook professionally in the kitchen, or are they a little similar?
Yeah, well, I'm up to here with fine dining. So, over the years, I do a lot of grilling at home.
Yeah,
I have a grill that's connected to the house. So,
I love that.
I'll shovel snow and grill something.
I mean, why not work out and feast, right?
Yeah,
I love that.
absolutely.
Now, the food industry has evolved so much over the years. What excites you about where it's headed now?
Well, it's a couple of things. I think everyone out there is a foodie now. There was a time that, if you brought up something, an ingredient, people wouldn't know what it was, but now they do. Okay. I think the hardest part right now is just getting people to work.
Yeah, I hear that.
They'd rather come and eat than work.
Do you have a guess on what the next big ingredient's going to be? We already had cauliflower, we already had kale, beets were big for a year. Is there anything that you'd love to see blow up? The year of quinoa, or?
No, I think it goes in cycles.
Sure.
Okay, I think variety meats, offal, liver, kidneys, things like that will be coming back again.
You really think so?
I do. It's got a lot of flavor.
Wow, I hope so.
Yeah.
All right, circling back to the book really quick. Where can we find it and when does it come out?
Well, it comes out April 7th. You can find it. We have a QR code that we can send, but Amazon, Barnes and Noble, Walmart. I mean, a lot of places.
Check you out.
Yeah,
All right.
No,
All right. So not just on our website.
No.
Great. Well, we're really excited, and thank you so much, Chef, for being here today. Check out the cookbook on our website, tavernonthegreen.com. Also on Amazon, Walmart, and pretty much everywhere now. Yeah. And good luck, Chef.
But if you bring it in, I'll sign it for you too.
Hey, you heard it here first.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Of course.